Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, story timers. It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here today. What is this one Lindsay's hair doing? I don't even know. I'm so excited to be here. Today's Tuesday, January 5th, and we are here every day from 10 to 11, Sunday through Friday. So I shouldn't say every day. Sunday through Friday on Facebook and YouTube, Twitch, and on, what is it? Periscope. I just almost said Spotify. It's just been that kind of a morning. It's been a really great morning, but the dog got me up a couple times today, so it just feels a little bit like I'm in the driveway warming up the car right now, and that's what it's all about. And I'm so pumped that you're here with me for this ride because it's going to be so much fun. Don't forget, if you are on Periscope, please subscribe to YouTube because as of March 31st, there will be no more Periscope. I'm so sad about that. It's moving over to Twitter, and I think you have to qualify for it, and I don't know what the qualifications are. I'll work on it, I promise. Good morning, Ryan from Ireland. How are you today? I already know the answer to that question. You're amazing. And good morning, Jim Tomlinson, all the way from California. Good morning, sunshines. I love that. That's awesome. It is a bit cloudy here today. It was sunnier earlier this morning, and it looks like it could totally snow on the east coast of the United States. I'm actually in Nutley. That's where I'm at. Nutley, New Jersey. So hello, Frank Simon. Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning, Chris. What is up? How are you? I'm so excited to see so many people popping in this morning. We have a great morning. Today's letter is the letter D. Is that Mark? Good morning, Marky. How are you? Nice to see you. I'm so excited that you're here. Today's going to be so much fun because today, the letter D, I found books about dinosaurs and dogs. So I thought it might be fun to kind of have a little bit of a theme. We don't always have a theme, but sometimes we do. And today, there's definitely a theme, and I'm so pumped about it. But the first thing we always do is we start with healthy habits. Woke up this morning with a tremendous amount of gratitude, and I'm so grateful for so much. I actually caught a glimpse of the sunrise, and it was beautiful. It was pink and purple, and it was pretty. So I got to catch some of the sky before it all went gray. And now I could use my imagination, and I could totally picture what it looked like, and it was beautiful. Next, wake up with some healthy habits. Brushing your teeth, definite. Took a shower, put the pigtails up, and I'm ready to go. So, are you ready to exercise? And, of course, for the little kids, we're going to recite the alphabet. So it's perfect because we get to help out the little ones that are learning the alphabet, and we get to help ourselves out. Stretch. 26 letters in the alphabet. Midway point in lucky number 13 happens to be the letter M. Don't know if it was done by design like that. I don't know who created it, how it happened. It's just magic, and magic always happens here anyway. So are you ready? We're starting going forward. You get to the middle, and then you go backward. You get to the letter S, and you switch it to the non-spaghetti arm style of a seated jumping jack. We do all of our exercises seated so that more people can do them. And if for whatever reason you yourself cannot move, disability, injury, just so you know, exercising your mind is just as important. So when I say the letter A, you might picture the color red. That's what I always picture synesthetically. So it's A is red, B is blue, C is green, D is yellow. Actually, I think it's kind of C is yellow, D is green, but that's up to you. Are you ready? Here we go. Arms out. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M for Marky, N, O, P, Q, R, S, let's switch it, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Amazing. You guys are amazing. I love that you get so involved, and I love that, I'm going to get my DJ equipment out, which is just my Disney Frozen books, One day I'll be a DJ. You can be anything you want to, actually, which is what's so amazing. And that's one of my favorite things about this show and talking to you. Do you think that I knew March 21st I'd be still doing this in my unicorn onesie in January of 2021? I did not. But I made the commitment, and I have to tell you, it's a great commitment to myself and because I love sharing time with you guys. So, yeah, All right. Nice seeing you. Have fun at math. Play it back later. You can learn some ASL. I'm glad you were here. Shouting out to you, Marky and Angelique. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good luck in math class, okay? You're going to rock it. 1 + 1, 2. That's right. So, are you ready to practice our ASL alphabet, which is what we do next every morning? Let me just show you what it looks like. I know that you like the reminder because you never know. It could be your first time here. And if it is, welcome. If not, welcome back. This is what the ASL alphabet looks like. We use a book that has a story all about a deaf dinosaur. It's an exciting book. It's actually amazing. And this is the page that we use when we practice. So, thank you, Ryan. Ooh. Hi, Ma. I got nervous because sometimes the comments move, and I have to tell you, I went to click on this very sweet and kind comment, and then it moved, and I had that happen before. Today, I'm on high alert, okay? All right. So this is the book, Dina the Deaf Dinosaur, that we use, and it's an excellent resource for people that want to learn a little bit more about what it might be like if you yourself or someone you knew were deaf and had to go through something where your community was not completely supportive. So I was inspired by this book and the segment that we did with my cousin to practice the ASL alphabet together so that in the event that we ever encounter someone who is not hearing or cannot speak, we might be able to communicate with them. And I think it's just something good to expand your mind. So are you ready? I'll try to go slowly. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, or K. I have to call my cousin. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Excellent. You are excellent. And you know what? The effort that you put into it will help you get the best results ever. And I love the fact that you actually try it with me because that is what's so important. Let's see if we can find the letter D, and then we're going to tackle the alliterative sentence today, of course, posted by one Mr. Frank Simon. I'm trying so hard not to look because I do not want to get a heads up on this sentence. This is what the letter D looks like. And guess what? Unless someone added a name, there's no one with a letter D on the back of my little letter D. No. So it would have to just be for Donna, dinosaurs, dogs, dessert, dryer sheets, discombobulated. I don't know. If you have any other words and you want to put it in the comments, go for it. I would love to see what you come up with. But right now, let's check out what Frank Simon has come up with. Are you ready? Donna double dared Dwayne to dance during this December's dance-off. Donna double dared Dwayne to dance during this December's dance-off. Donna double dared Dwayne to dance during this December's dance-off. Donna, you double dared Dwayne to dance during this December's dance-off? What's going on? Frank Simon. I love it. I think he's going easy on me because he's probably going to come up with some insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Like, he's going to definitely come up with something crazy for another letter day. Maybe for like F, because that'll be his day. Dark chocolate is one word? Sure. I think so. I like milk chocolate, but dark chocolate totally works, Corey. And since yesterday was a C day for Corey, Corey, I like that you got involved with the D day for dark chocolate. I'll take it. I mean, I'm not going to say no to dark chocolate, but you know. All right, so don't forget, if it's your first time here, welcome. If not, welcome back. If you have a child's name that you want me to shout out, put it in the comments and I'll add it to my name board. But what we have been doing is individual letters, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase G, lowercase g. And then I shout the kids' names that are on the back. Today, nothing. So let's see what my mom has to say, whose name is Donna also. Diamond, dance, dress, and during. Very nice. I love it. Awesome. D is for, I did it again. Okay. All right. I am going to take my vitamin. I think I need a vitamin because I will tell you this. It's vitamin time. And who's going to help me out with the nugget of truth? I don't know, but I have to say, let's see. Here's a Deborah. Does that help? Absolutely. How you doing, Deborah? I know yesterday you told me that your children were watching, and I put them on the list, and I'm so excited. I know, Mom. My mom is saying Donna starts with D. I totally know. Today, we are practicing healthy habits, and they meet good manners. Let me see. Where's my good manners book? Here it is. I love it. The Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike D. Dooley. So actually, Inky, would you like to help me pick out a page today? I would love it. From 7 to 158, anywhere in between there, because it is the most amazing way to pick the page. I like to see what other people's numbers come up with. Yesterday, I woke up thinking of a number, and it was a really good message, but let's try it that way. All right, you think it's going to be 2 of the same, Ryan, do you? Let's see if you're correct. If anybody has a vote, put that in the comments. 2 vitamins. These are the choices, pink or purple. And they can either be 2 of the same or 1 of each. I will tell you that the pink ones are, it's hard. And it's a challenge to not make a silly face. But what I do is I hold this book up so that I can practice healthy habits and good manners, because we never want to chew with our mouth open or talk with our mouth full, right? Kate is here today, and she just picked page 125. That's amazing. So that's the page I'm going to read, Kate, as soon as I finish my vitamins. Are you ready for the big reveal? Everybody count it down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they are 2 of the same. Ooh, I think that maybe, perhaps, there's some sorcery involved there. I'm not really sure. But I will say that is pretty awesome. He gets very excited. Mom, we're going to do 125 for Kate. But I think it's very funny that you chose 126. But thank you for that. All right, are you ready? Here we go. It's time to take our vitamins, kids. 1, 2, 3. They're still tart because I just brushed my teeth, but they're less tart than the pink ones, but I love them. And it's so good. But remember, sometimes vitamins look like candy. Sometimes they even taste like candy, but they're not candy. So part of our healthy habits and our good manners is asking someone for help and saying, please, may I have my vitamins? And that's how it works. Please and thank you. So now let's check out what's on page 125. I love the messages from this book. This book was written by author Mike Dooley for his daughter. And whenever I get to a page I haven't read yet, I put a little dot there, and I haven't. I have not read this one. Now remember, these are definitely for Rebecca Rex Roberts. I love that. These are definitely for the family. So it might seem a little bit mature for kids, but I know that for every child that's watching, there's probably a really cool mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandparent, caretaker, nanny, someone, friend, helping them get on the internet. So we want to say thank you for helping to get them on safely. This is for everyone. Now, Rebecca Rex Roberts. I love that name. Now, Rebecca, is that a child? I could put Rebecca on my list. Hold on. Let me grab it. Because I know that I have Ellie and Kate from the UK on here. So you let me know. Ready? It's always best to assume that everyone either knows the truth or will know the truth because they either do or they will. When you understand that your disappointments in another's behavior always stems from their immaturity or yours, rather than their unkindness or yours, it becomes much harder not to keep skipping through life, giddy with joy, smelling the flowers. That I love. Awesome. I love. Me too. Well, I'm almost 49. So when someone behaves poorly, it's always because they've forgotten how powerful they really are, how beautiful life is, or how much they're loved. That is beautiful. I'm going to read that again. When someone behaves poorly, it's always because they've forgotten how powerful they really are, how beautiful life is, or how much they're loved. I love that. At this very moment, there are people only you can reach, some of whom may have chosen this very lifetime, hoping you'd be in theirs. I love that one. That's a sweet one. You guys are amazing, and that was an excellent page to pick. I love it. Oh, I love that. Ellie, that's great. Thank you for having them tune in and watch. I love that. Thank you. See, it takes a village. It takes a family. It takes so many different people to help everyone learn and thrive and get through this thing called life. And I love that. All right. So next up, we have our social distancing buddy, because we know that right now we need hugs more than anything. I would love a hug. And right now it's kind of challenging. And I know that we all know that I think today might be a great day to get Bartholomew out here, our original social distancing buddy. Remember him? Bartholomew is a little favorite bear of mine that was a character in the book I Love You, Just the Way You Are. And I don't know why I had to look at the title, since I've been reading that book to my kids since they were little. But Bartholomew is our original social distancing buddy that joined us so that we could have someone to hug, take a selfie with a little bear that we could send a hug to maybe someone we miss or we love. And also, so we had company. But what it morphed into is beyond just a hug. It's sending out worldwide hugs and love and excitement and intrigue. And, we want to elevate the vibration of the nation with love, peace, laughter, hope, and joy. So every time we pick up one of our social distancing buddies, we're actually getting them all up here. Because we know that our little dragonfly represents someone special that is maybe a little visitor, like an angel. And then we have Cheeky Monkey for when you're sad. Piggy for loyalty. Make a wish unicorn for when you need to make a wish, right? And then we have so many more, like Elephant, who never forgets. Let's see, one of Elephant's favorite friends, a story timer that comes on all the time, Anzor. And the last time we saw Anzor was going pee-pee on the potty, and he was totally making having great success with doing so. So we know that we never forget all of the achievements and all of the different goals met here. And then I love my little Lammy. Lammy is great for cuddling and hugging too. That's right. So we elevate the vibration of the global population. I like that. I'm going to say that. I would never want you to feel left out. Okay? Ever, never, ever, never, ever. So from now on, I have to retrain myself to say, we're going to elevate the vibration of the global population. Thank you for that. That's why he's my producer, executive producer. And then don't forget, we have Holly Jolly Capricorn now, who is, she embraces everyone's differences and uniqueness, because being unique is definitely cool. I love that. And now let's try it together. So think of someone that you miss or you love or you wish you could be near, and think about them right there. And then we're going to put them right here. And today we're going to send someone that you love. You don't even have to tell anybody who it is. Somebody special to you. Somebody maybe you haven't seen in a long time. Maybe it's somebody you haven't even met yet. And you could send them love and light, peace, laughter, joy, and hugs, and all sorts of this stuff. Yeah, only positive stuff. Okay, so on the count of 3, let's do it, because I know together we can elevate the vibration of the global population. Very good. I'm going to have to write that down. All right, ready? 1 from your head, 2 from your heart, 3 from your whole being. Go. That was magical. Did you feel that? I love that we do that because it proves that you don't need to be right near someone to let them know how you feel. No. And you know what? You don't even have to say anything. Maybe there's somebody out there that you just maybe, I don't know, maybe had an argument with, and you really want to send them love and light, but you're not ready to make that phone call yet. Start there. Start the healing process within. It's really awesome. It's magical. Wait a second. I think hold on a second. You know what? I just got, look who poked me in the back. You know who this is? This is our hugger. This is Liv. And was sent to me by Liliana and Melanie from Massachusetts. But wait, what? Anzor just sent me a hug? Anzor, I'm going to send you a hug right back using my little squishmallow, okay? An extra hug just goes right out to you, Anzor. Aw, and thank you, Kate, for helping me pick the most amazing page today. So extra hugs out to my helpers, okay? All right. Alpha Bear, I know you're feeling very left out lately because we haven't really had much to do with shouting out the individual kids' names. But you know what I'll have you do? You're going to sit over here and you're going to guard this letter so that any chance we get that letter shows up in one of our stories, we know that's the letter of the day. Okay? Awesome. Who's ready to focus and take some deep breaths in and have our I am statements? Now remember, our I am statements, you only want to say positive things, just like what should Darla do, right? I am caring, persistent, hardworking, helpful, brave, thoughtful. It's so important to only say positive words after I am, ever. You remember where we learned that from? Wayne Dyer, one of my favorite authors. Love Wayne Dyer. But I hope you practice that every day. Never say I am and then say, I don't even want to say it. You know what I'm talking about. Just don't do it. Only positive. Here we go. I am very lucky. I am so happy. I am peace. I am excited. I'm so excited for these books today. Good morning, Christopher Estrite. And yes, you can be content. And I love that. I'm learning that content is a good thing to be. All right, who's ready for some books? We've already practiced our ASL alphabet. We've stretched. We've shouted out and said good morning to some of our special viewers today who I could see are here, which I'm so excited. And then the magic continues with hugs and love and peace and light. And I did beat Frank in that alliterative sentence. I know, kind of on a streak a little bit. I don't want to say anything. But okay, are you ready for the first book? I'm so excited. All right, so again, I was able to get some really awesome books donated by a friend of mine over on Maple Place, Sherry. And Sherry, I have Sherry's and Sherry's in my life, sorry. And I have some really awesome books. And I'm so excited because guess what, Kate? You're going to have even more of a reason to be happy. I'm so excited. Okay. Yes, Christopher, I will get in touch with you for that tomorrow. Yes, yes, yes. I love everyone's excitement. I love it. It's so awesome. The energy is off the charts today, and that's amazing. All right. So the first book I'm going to read is called Skippy John Jones in the Doghouse. D for doghouse. All right. Good morning, Gwen. How are you? Yes. So, Skippy John Jones in the Doghouse. Let's see what Skippy John Jones has to say. By Judy Schachner. I think it's Judy Schachner. All right. Check it out. Between the hours of 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., Skippy John Jones created his finest piece of artwork ever. Uh-oh. It went up and down and all around the newly painted hall. And this rubbed his mama's fur the wrong way. Drop that crayon right now, Mr. Doodle Paws, commanded Mama Junebug Jones. Ooh, you're not the boss of me, said Skippy John Jones. In your dreams, Mr. Beans, said Mama. Whoa. Oh. I cannot believe that in the 2 quiet hours you covered the walls with those cockeyed chihuahuas, she scolded. You are not a chihuahua. You are a naughty Siamese cat, and you need a timeout to think about it. And the kitty boy did not budge. Oh boy. Ooh. D is for daring. He was certainly daring. Oh, I don't think he's going to like this. But Junebug could be very persuasive. If you think more like a cat, she said, Mama will catch you a mouse big and fat. I'll dip it in butter and roll it in cheese, and all you must do is think Siamese. And stay out of your closet. Hold on a second. No, I just want to make sure I didn't skip a page. Sounds strange. And stay out of your closet or you'll really be in the doghouse, she added, putting him into his room. Uh-oh. In fact, Skippy John Jones was thinking before Mama Junebug Jones even left. Oh, he is a daring little Siamese cat. He was thinking of bouncing. Doghouse, repeated Skippy John Jones, beginning to bounce. First he bounced high, then he bounced low. Pointing his rear to the chair down below. Everyone knows, from my big ears to my toes, I'm not a Siamese cat. I'm Skippy John Jones, a chihuahua to my bones. And that's what I think about that. Skippy John Jones. But he missed the chair and went careening into a pile of stuffed animals. Holy jalapeno, exclaimed Skippy John Jones, pulling a bird from his ear. The little bird says there's a babolito in the doghouse. Quicker than you can say, Skippy John Jones, Skippy John Jones, Skippy John Jones. The kitty boy climbed into his mask and cape. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he began to sing. Oh, my name is Skipito Fresquito. And then there's a clap, clap. Maybe you can help me with the clap, claps. And I heard from a little birdito that the doggies have fled from the gobbling head who goes by the name Bobolito. Yogi, is this book actually bringing you to story time? Come on over. There's plenty of room up here. Come on. No. Let me see if the song brings him back. Down the hall, Mama and the girls squeezed together on the couch for a little TV. Can Skippy John Jones watch Quiz Kitties with us? Asked Jilly Boo. Not right now, Pigeon Puff, answered Mama. Skipper Doodle still has some serious Siamese thinking to do. But Skippy John Jones was not thinking Siamese. He was thinking Chihuahua. Oh, look at that. And just like that, a little Chihuahua barked. Quiet as a cotton ball, Skipito rolled into his closet. He blew past a boulder, chugged up a hill, and arrived alongside a shack perched 2 bones shy of the end of the world. Where the hecko am I? Wondered Skipito aloud. The place bloomed with sniffing noses. Who wants to know? Growled a voice from inside. Ooh, who wants to know? It is I, El Skipito Fresquito, the great sword fighter, the great bumblebee eater, the great fly defeater, the great spider biter, the greatest poco perito of all, said Skipito. Suddenly, a rope cut the air with a snapito and wrapped around his paw. Whoa, said Skipito as he flew under the curtain and into the shack. Oh boy, something's about to happen. The house was chock full of chihuahuas. They were cavorting in the cupboards and splashing in the sink. Oh boy, look at them all. Aye. They were chilling in the ice cube trays and melting into drinks. And sitting right in the middle of the mayhem were his old amigos, los chimichangos. Hola, Skipito. Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones, grinned. We have been waiting for you, dude. Oh. Sí, Skipito, said Poquito Tito. Yesterday morning we left the house to buy some beans, and at night when we returned, a Babalito was in La Casa Perito, not in the little doghouse, exclaimed Skipito. Uh-huh, said Poquito Tito. He is a fanatica and so dramatica, and he bobbles and nods in our attica. He must be a pain in the sciatica, said Skipito. He's a yes man, added Don Diego. And then all of the doggies nodded. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. A jumbolito pain, agreed Polka Dot Tito. And you are just what the doctor ordered. The doctor. He says it right there. See that? That is so funny. This made the Puchitos feel so good that they all began to sing and dance. Here we go. First, you turn the music way up loud. Then you nod your head up and down. And you wag your loco tail back and forth to the chimichanga rumba and the cha-cha-cha. Stop it! You're killing me, dudes, said Skipito. They're making him laugh. That's funny. Enough of the monkey business, said Poquito Tito as he pulled Skipito outside and over to a giant tortilla. Lie down and close your eyes, ordered Poquito Tito. ¿Por qué? Asked Skipito nervously. Because, dude, said Poquito Tito, at 5 o'clock, Abuela Crispito will spill the frijoles. Not the beans again, said Skipito. At Chino Bells, a chihuahua as old as Montezuma popped out of the holy boulder, and Patui brought forth 3 beans. It's a 3-beaner, declared the burritos. Then they rolled Scipito into a 3-bean burrito. Now we are sure to have good luck. Then the burrito was packed onto the skateboard with the rest of the puchitos, and together they rolled over the cliff into the Valley of the Dogs, singing as they went. Yes, Sirrito, Sirrito, it's the return of our boy El Scipito. A bird in his ear said we need him here. It's kaboom to the big babalito. Los chimichangos and the burrito flew into the town of Pato. Pato Canto, father, than a flea on a flying furball. Faster, father. Pato Canto faster than a flea on a flying furball. To the right of the square stood La Casa Perito. Mira, Scapito, howled Don Diego. Mira, the nodding babalito is up in the Attica. But Scipito was too scared to look. See that? Ay! The Peritos did not give a hootito about Scipito's jitters. They just wanted the babalito out, and he was the dog for the job. With one big flourish, the Peritos unrolled the tortilla and tossed the kitty boy and the beans up, up, up into the air until he landed on the roof of the doghouse. Go get him, Scipito, cried the puchitos. Ah! Oh, mamalita, cried Scipito, catching a glimpse of the hulking shadow of the babalito. A lot of rhyming. Oingy, boingy, bouncy, pouncy, Scipito flashed his naughty monkey eyes and lunged straight for the head of the babalito. Yeehaw, Ito, hollered Scipito as he took the ride of his life, and in no time flat, the kitty boy brought that babalito right down to size. Hi. Look at that. Faster than you could say chili chewing chihuahuas, he grabbed the itty-bitty babalito and stuffed him into his pants. Lickety-splickety, rickety-tickety, skippy. Scipito rolled the railing all the way down to the front door. That was a tongue twister, I have to say. That's my first trip up, and I don't even speak Spanish. And he bounced into the good night air, landing right in the middle of the fluffy white tortilla. Los chimichangos rolled Scipito up snug as a bug and began to chant. Muchas gracias, Skippy Dippy Dango. Bye, babalito, boogie woogie tango. Muchos puchos, lickety stickety mango. Gozo bozo, chimmy chimmy chango. One more time. Muchas gracias, skippity dippity tango. Bye, babalito, boogie woogie tango. Muchos puchos, licky sticky mango. Gozo bozo, chimmy chimmy chango. And they carried the burrito all the way back to his room. With quiz kitties over, Mama Junebug directed her ears towards Skippy John June's very quiet room. Mused Mama. I wonder what he's up to. She told the girls to go and take a peek. He's all wrapped up in his old white blankie, said Jezebel. And he's talking to my itty-bitty kitty bobblehead, said Jujubee. Maybe he's thinking Siamese, added Jillyboo. Really? Asked Mama. Oh, he's such a little crumb cake. But Skippy John Jones was not thinking Siamese. He was still thinking Chihuahua. Do you like mice and beans? Skippy John Jones asked the bobblehead. Then he touched the itty-bitty kitty's nose with the tip of his blanket. The bobblehead just nodded. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Me too, said Skippy John Jones. Well, that's a great book about using your imagination, because you know that you can turn any room into anything. Right now, I'm in Studio B in my storytime room. And I will tell you, Chihuahua, that book was all about Skippy John Jones making the most of his time out. In his closet lives a whole new world where he gets to be exactly who he wishes he was. Not a Siamese cat, but yet a Chihuahua that wears a cape and a mask and rescues other little cats. I don't know. All I know is this is the second time I've ever read a Skippy John Jones book, and he always gets in trouble in the beginning. He always goes in timeout, and then he always uses his imagination to make the best of his situation. And isn't it interesting? Because the world is in a little bit of a timeout right now. And I will say that using your imagination can most definitely make the best of your timeout. Adios, Skippy John Jones. Till next time. Okay, you ready? You have 2 cats, Sean? Nice. All right, here we go. The next book is going to be Dinosaur Pet by Mark Sadaka and, inspired by Calendar Girl, Neil Sedaka and Howard Greenfield. Okay, so I will say this. This morning, I was going to start with a book that I brought up as a bonus book, which I don't know if we'll get to, but it was called On Top of Spaghetti. And here I am avoiding it, not even putting it in the picture, because I was trying to not really sing today. The first book had me singing. The second book is written by Neil Sedaka's son, based off of, inspired by Calendar Girl, which is a song. And I will tell you, when the universe hears you say something, it never hears no. It heard me say singing, and man, it's giving me my opportunity. Manifestation and magic. So let's check this one out. Dinosaur Pet. And I could hear it in my head. I love my little dinosaur pet. I can hear it, and I've never read this, but I know that song very well. Okay. Children's lyrics by Mark Sadaka, inspired by Calendar Girl, Neil Sedaka, and Howard Greenfield. Ha! I like this picture. The dog with the birds on the fence, like looking at this, like, what is happening? I love my dinosaur. It is exactly what I thought. I love my dinosaur pet. Yeah, sweet dinosaur pet. I love my dinosaur pet. Each and every day of the year. Here we go. January, he's breaking out of his shell. Let's hope I can keep this up. February, his body's starting to swell. March, at least 8 times a day, he's got to be fed. I can't think of the song now. I can't even think of it. But I'm just going to read it right now until I get to a part where I know. That food looks amazing, though. Pancakes. Oh, no, those are plates. Now I want pancakes. Okay. At least 8 times a day, he's got to be fed. Can you imagine? April, when he sleeps with me, he crushes the bed. Yeah. How big can he get? I love my little dinosaur pet every day. Every day of the year. Okay. I'm like sweating now. Who signed me up for this talent show today? Okay. Let me get some stuff out of here. Maybe if the roof was twice as tall. And it looks like me brushing my teeth. Half asleep. June, he wouldn't bump it when he's roaming the hall. Oh my gosh, this book is ginormous. Let's try this. Oh, July, like the fireworks. He touches the sky. I don't think that's how that goes, but that's so pretty. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, I'm going to have to turn it around to read this. August, the cost of grocery is bleeding us dry. Yeah, how big can he get? I love my little dinosaur pet every day. Every day of the year. They have a little bit more of the everyday going, but every day. No, I think I got that one. From what I can remember. Yeah, how big can he get? I love my little dinosaur pet every day. Every day of the year. September, just the tail alone is 30 feet long. That's the part that trips me up of the song. That's a lot of groceries. October, when we trick or treat, he goes as King Kong. Oh, that's funny. November, 50 turkeys weren't nearly enough. Oof. He took down a whole farm. Yeah. How big can he get? I love my little dinosaur pet every day. Every day of the year. December, come the new year, things are gonna get rough. I love my little dinosaur pet. Wait a second. Yeah, sweet dinosaur pet. I love my dinosaur pet. Yeah, sweet dinosaur pet. I love, it's gonna do the whole outro, huh? Yeah, I love my dinosaur pet. Yeah, my sweet dinosaur pet. I love my dinosaur pet. Now he's playing the piano. That's amazing. Oh, yes, that's amazing. Well, I will tell you, oh my goodness, the CD is in here. I am bringing this in my car, and I am listening to this song on the way to work today. I might even make a video. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, there's a song called The Dinosaur Pet, then there's one called She Moved Away, and then The Tooth Fairy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this. This is going in my personal library. So, because this is definitely a feel-good book. If you're having a day where you think you can't laugh, giggle, or smile, this is the book to read. I love it. That was fun. Okay, now are you guys excited for the third book? Possibly the final book? I don't know. We'll see how much time we have. This is called Can I Have a Stegosaurus, Mom? Can I please? Aw, Ellie, did you like the book? Hello, Ellie. Was that so much fun? And that was so silly. I love it. So this is keeping in the theme of dinosaurs, even though it says Stegosaurus. I know, and we all know that a Stegosaurus is a dinosaur. Aw. All right, are we ready? I'm so excited. Oh, I love it. She's singing the song. I love my little dinosaur pet. Yeah, you guys have to YouTube the song. You have to check it out because there's DVD, and I have to make a video. I will have to, but I don't want to get in trouble because of the rights. But yeah, this is amazing. I love it. I'm gonna have to see. Maybe I'll write to Neil Sedaka. See if we can get him on the show. All right, here we go. Can I have a stegosaurus, Mom? Can I please? By Lois G. Grambling, pictures by H.B. Lewis. Can I have a stegosaurus, Mom? Can I please? If I had a stegosaurus, Mom. Yes. My stegosaurus could sleep with me in my bed every night, and I wouldn't have to worry about scary monsters jumping out of my closet and pouncing on me as soon as I close my eyes. What do you say? Because if they ever even tried, my stegosaurus would jump out of my bed and pounce on them. And then they'd be squashed, splat, flatter than flat, wham. Can I have a stegosaurus, Mom? Can I please? If I have a stegosaurus, Mom, when you make some yucky vegetable for supper and put tons of it on my plate and say I couldn't have any dessert until my plate was clean, my stegosaurus could eat it all up for me. And my plate would be sparkling clean, and you'd be happy, and I'd be happy, and my stegosaurus would be happy too. Because the stegosaurus really loves yucky vegetables. Ms. Foster told us that in science class. And if Miss Foster forgot to reserve the school bus for us the day we were supposed to take our field trip to the museum, my stegosaurus could take us, and I'd sit high on his head with Miss Foster, and the other kids could sit up and down the rest of them. And I'd tell Zelmo Zimmer to hold on tight to the spikes on his tail so he wouldn't fall off. Miss Foster always seats us alphabetically. Can I have a stegosaurus, Mom? Please. Can I please have a stegosaurus? If I had a stegosaurus, Mom, whenever there was a parade in town, I'd get the best view of anyone because I'd climb up on my stegosaurus and I'd see everything. And the drum major would wave at me as he passed by, and I'd wave back. Can I have a stegosaurus, Mom? Please, can I? Please? If I had a stegosaurus, Mom, at summer camp, my stegosaurus and I would do great in all the races, thundering across the finish line first every time. And we'd do great in tug of war, too. The kids on the other side wouldn't have a chance. Bye, Ellie. Have fun on your walk. Good night. Sleep, sweet dreams. Can I have a stegosaurus, Mom? Can I? Please? If I had a stegosaurus, Mom, on Halloween, you and Dad wouldn't have to go out trick-or-treating with me. My stegosaurus would, and I'd be safe. Really safe. Who'd pick on a little stegosaurus trick-or-treating on Halloween when a big stegosaurus was with him? And you're welcome. Bye. See you. Have a great walk. Thanks for watching. And who wouldn't give a special treat to a little stegosaurus ringing their doorbell on Halloween when a big stegosaurus was with them? Can I have a stegosaurus, Mom? Can I? Please. If I had a stegosaurus, Mom, my stegosaurus would make a super mascot for my Pee-wee football team, cheering us on during halftime and thundering up and down the bleachers every time anyone made a touchdown. The crowd would go wild, and so would the coach. Can I have a stegosaurus, Mom? Can I please? If I had a stegosaurus, Mom, and I suddenly remembered on Christmas Eve that I'd left something off my Christmas list, I'd jump on my stegosaurus and we'd go galloping, galloping, galloping to the North Pole fast. And when we got there, I'd tell Santa what it was I'd left off my list. And Santa would thank me for coming and he'd add it to my list, of course. But Mom, the most important reason for having a stegosaurus, the one that really counts the most, Mom, is that yesterday I found this gigantic egg in the woods under a pile of leaves, and I've been sitting on it ever since. And it's beginning to crack open right now. Crack, crack, crack. Uh-oh. So, can I have a Tyrannosaurus Rex, Mom? Can I please? If I had a Tyrannosaurus Rex, Mom. Well, that was cute. That was cute. That was cute. Cute. Tyrannosaurus, and then you realize you're really having a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Huh. Let's see. What time is it? We have time for a bonus book. What do you say? I think it'll be awesome. I do. I think I'm going to read the little doggy book I saw on top of spaghetti. I love the excitement. Yes. All right. This is written and illustrated by Paul Brett Johnson with lyrics by Tom Glazer. All right. Might as well. Oh boy. Look at the dog singing. I'm going to move those over. Howdy, folks. Welcome to Yodeler Jones Spaghetti Emporium and Musicale. You're just in time to hear about the big sneeze. Okay. It all started when they put in that fried fritter fricassee parlor next door. I couldn't haul into a customer with a line and a pole. I couldn't haul in a customer with a line and a pole. Gotcha. Yodeler, I said to myself, it's time to upgrade the menu. Yodeler Spaghetti Emporium and Musicale. Fried fritter fricassee grand opening. All you can eat. So I set out to invent the most delicious meatball this side of Sicily. And I likely did. But the blasted thing didn't stick around long enough for a taste test. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. And oh boy, did they ever sneeze. It rolled off the table and onto the floor. And then my poor meatball rolled out of the door. Well, for all I knew, my entire future depended on that runaway meatball. I had to have a bite. Look. I was hot on the trail when it flew to the Piggly Wiggly and hit dear Miss Jenkins smack dab in the squash. Pardon my meatball, I said. Then I told my tale. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. Ah! That wasn't the end of it, though. Not by a monkey's tail. My meatball went a whooshing and a whizzing, and this time it landed in front of the sheriff's office. Pardon my meatball, I said. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. Next thing I knew, my meatball zinged all the way up to the ballpark. By the time I caught up, some tadwhacker was just about to chomp down. Pardon my meatball, I said. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. And he got him. Squeezed. That meatball shot right out of that guy's hands. That meatball shot to the outfield, boomeranged, whizzed by shortstop, flew over the pitcher's mound, and headed directly for home plate. Bad Bubba Jr. was up at bat. Oh boy, that could be one heck of a whopper of a hit. Talk about your home run. My meatball zoomed through the wild blue yonder. And where do you reckon it landed? Heidi-ho. It rolled into the garden. Oh, it rolled into the garden and under a bush. And then my poor meatball was nothing but mush. Yodeler, I said, you might as well put up a for sale sign. Then lo and behold, a miracle occurred. The mush was as tasty could be. And by the next day, it grew into a tree. The tree was all covered with beautiful moss. It grew great big meatballs and tomato sauce. That's funny. Know what? Those were the most delicious meatballs this side of Sicily. Nowadays, plenty of folks stop in for a bellyful. I always tell them, though, if you eat spaghetti all covered with cheese, hold on to your meatball and don't ever Achoo! Sneeze. Oh, the end. I love that book. I love that it gives you directions on the back of how to make tomato sauce, meatballs, and then spaghetti. And under spaghetti, it just says, follow directions on a box of spaghetti. Well, that was so much fun. That is my favorite way to start the day, is by reading together, singing together, and having so much fun, because it just totally elevates the vibration of the entire global nation, I think is what I'm supposed to say now. I forgot already. Well, did you guys have fun? I had so much fun. Now we definitely have to have one more really super duper important thing happen. Do you know what it is? It's hug time. So we had our Squishmallow out before. We'll bring her out again. Come on out. Take a bow, take a bow, take a bow. Thank you so much. We love you. And now you put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right and give yourself a hug for me. Squeeze yourself so tight and know that everything's going to be all right. So I don't know what you wish for today, but it's almost wish time. So make sure you know what you want to wish for. Because just like I said before about singing, the universe listens. And you know what? It put me in a really good mood. And I love singing, even if maybe I'm not the best singer in the world. It doesn't matter if you're the best singer or reader or colorer. You should just be creative and you should do something that makes you smile today. Okay? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, big squeezes. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you, I love you, I love you. But we have to breathe our way out too. That's so important. Let's seal it up. Ready? I am excited. I am loved. I am joy. I am blessed. And I feel so grateful for every day that we have together. So I thank you so much for being here. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So many kisses. Awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.